welcome to Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. I am Janine, your Thursday vlogger, and I'm really sorry if my tone is kind of quiet tonight, but I'm actually really sick. So, not quite as boisterous as I usually am, so I'm sorry about that. This week I wanted to talk about something that I actually suffer with, and it's kind of funny that I'm talking about it this week because Mama Rose this week talked about it too, and when I saw her video I was like, ooh, we both talked about it in the same week, you know? So I hope everybody doesn't mind that I'm talking about it too. It was just kind of funny that we both had the same idea in the same week. But it's about body dysmorphic disorder, BDD. And I think a lot of us go through it, and a lot of us don't recognize what it is. So I want to go over a little bit about what it is. It's very complicated, so I'm just going to touch on it because I could be here all night going over it. So, you know, I'm not going to bore you forever with it. But body dysmorphic disorder, or BDD, basically, and I'm only going to touch upon it with how it refers to with obesity, because it refers to everything. Body dysmorphic disorder can refer to something as small as freckles. You know, teenagers could have BDD and look at freckles on their face and, you know, pick at freckles on their skin until they get scabs. They really do. So it can be that bad. But BDD in relation to obesity, effectively, it's when you can't stop thinking about a flaw in your appearance. It's an imagined ugliness. It's not an ugliness that you actually have. It's something that you imagine. Okay? For me, I just finished having an amazing time with some friends, and I put up some pictures on my own personal channel, PinkFishLilly, and I had so many people tell me, oh my gosh, you're so small, yada yada, and I was like, oh, that's so nice, you know, la la la. But the truth is, my heart didn't mean it. My heart didn't mean it. I don't think I'm small. I don't agree. I look at those pictures and I think, Janine, you could stand to lose another 15 pounds. Janine, your hips are wide. You know, I look at those pictures and, you know, I think, you look okay from the waist up, from the waist down. You look like a heifer. That is what BDD is. I still picture the fat girl. I still focus on the ugliness. I still pick apart myself, and I focus purely on the flaws. And I refuse to see the positives. And I drive myself crazy with it. It's often coupled with BDD, is often coupled with OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder. It's often coupled with anxiety, and it's often coupled with images that we can't control. For example, when I look in the mirror and when I look at pictures of myself, it's not that I see the 400-pound me that I once was, because when I started my journey I was 400 pounds. I see like the 210-pound, 220-pound I was. It's that bad. And I'm only 150, what was I? I was 158? I was 158 and change. So, you know, I'm seeing 60 pounds bigger than I am when I look in the mirror. I'm driving myself crazy. And for what? You know? I'm giving myself anxiety. This is what BDD is. Body dysmorphic disorder is exactly that, a disorder. And I think a lot of us suffer from it and we don't even realize it. And it's something that needs to be addressed. It's something we need to talk about sometimes. A lot of us, excuse me, a lot of us look at pictures of ourselves and don't appreciate how far we've come. A lot of us have problems appreciating how far of an accomplishment we've made from one point to the next. And we need to stop doing that. And a lot of the reason why we can't appreciate the accomplishment we've made from one point to the next is because of the body dysmorphic disorder. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention. I don't think it's addressed enough in the community. There is a book that I found specifically that addresses body dysmorphic disorder and how it relates to obesity. It's called, and I'm going to put the link to the book below. It's called Body Image, Eating Disorders, and Obesity, an integrative guide for assessment and treatment. It's by J. Kevin Thompson, PhD. And again, I'll put the link to that below if you want to just take a look at it. You know, of course, you don't have to buy it or anything like that. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. But if you just want to look at it, you know, maybe if you want to buy it for somebody who you know is having a hard time. I'm thinking about buying it for myself. You know, maybe it'll be helpful for me. I'm actually going to bring it up to my therapist when I see him next. So I think we need to be a little more open about things like this, because we're all struggling together and we all need to overcome issues like this together. We're more than a community. I think we're a giant family, and you know, I know that there's more to a family than just talking. There's a lot of love in a family, and when there's love, there's going to be overcoming things together. So, I'm sorry to sound all kumbaya, but I'm sick, so I guess that's why. So there you go. I love you. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And I will see you next week on Back to Basics Weight Loss Surgery channel. Have a great week, guys. Bye.